Hello and welcome back to City Bus Manager, and here we are once again with our company Dave Coach operating in the fantastic city of Swansea. So we've got a few things going on here. We've got all our buses getting repaired and fueled and cleaned from the end of the last episode. We can see this all going on. What also needs to happen, well, first the thing I always remember, I missed this in the last episode, so we put a whole bunch of, we extended a whole bunch of routes. We put one new route in, so we've got the 16 which is in here somewhere, so here it is. So we've got this bus line that already existed, and then we put the SW16M, which is the early morning special bus on the Express Bendy bus route, and I put this one at the wrong bus category, so I put articulated buses. What I really meant to have is the City Bendy. So we will confirm that, and then once that's confirmed, we need to sort out our schedule before these all go haywire. So assign drivers, assign buses. One more bus here to try and squeeze in somewhere. And where can I squeeze you in? Can I squeeze you in? No, I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be a bit tricky. So that bus will be assigned later, I think. Actually, will be. That's quite a busy time. Tell you what, the easy thing to do is, as we have a whole pile of money over here, is just get another bus in. So I will quickly buy one of them, and then we can get him assigned, and that will all be dandy. So we'll use one of these. They're nice and cheap. Where are you? There we go. GRMIDI1. Buy one of them. Ooh, black and white. That's very in at the moment. But no, we'll go for the yellow and black. There we go. And when you come in, you will need to be renamed, well, renumbered. So we've got 16, and he will be coming in very soon up over here. I think this is him. So you are GR1.17. Boom. Oh, I forgot to save that, didn't I? Where are you? You're probably still driving around, are you? Is that you? There we go. I found you. No escape. Even if I'm stupid enough not to click the tick. There we go. And then all we have to do is schedule you in here, and Ingrid Polson can take you out at 1 o'clock, and all is good, all is dandy, and we are all sorted for the day. So we can unpour things and move into this. Let's get cracking. Can we jump? Are you driving to a parking space? Now can we time jump? No, because someone else is driving to a parking space. It is unlikely when you have this number of buses that you need that you can send stuff to a parking, that you can get the time jump in, but we will persevere anyway. But we've got no more indicators. Oh, I do have spare parts. I brought them at the end of the last episode, so he's going to get repaired, which will be nice enough. And once he is done, we can complete this complete 8 repair mission. Hopefully these sell 92,000 tickets will also be done very soon. I was looking at it. This should be doable for today. We'll just go through and finish off doing the last of these. Interesting, it says something is broken, but it's all just orange stuff in there. We'll get those tyres replaced because they were the worst one. Okay, so the new mission is carry 80,000 passengers, which I think should be fairly easy, because I think we did like carry a lot in one day, so this should be doable. Anyway, if we look around, and we can only see that we have a couple of spaces left in here. So there's 3 spaces and 2 of them are in there, which might mean we only have like one standard MIDI bay left. So what I'm going to do before I get into expanding our network and stuff is I'm just going to expand our depot. So in the last episode out over here, we extended our SW30, the double-decker route, from Gorsamans here out to what's it called again? Llanelli, is it? Llanelli. And we also did the same with the bendy bus, and then we put in like the early morning express on the bendy bus as well. So all of our bus routes coming out here are sorted, and what we want to do now is just put in a network of buses through Llanelli and out through the little villages of like Daffin and Llangednach. I don't know. I'm going with the double L in the cluth sound that I said. So that Clandenic? I don't know. But Clandenic sounds almost plausible, I suppose. Then Yehendi sounds less plausible, but we can come out this way. And then we've got Pontagulus. I think that's much less plausible, and I have just made sounds at you for a long time. But anyway, we will put in a nice little spider web of routes out over here very soon, and we've got those nice new 7900 S buses that I want to use for it. But first things first, I am just going to expand, get a bit more filled up in here, so that we can fit in all the buses when they start turning up. Because I think that will, well, I think that, as I said, that would be nice, but it'll probably be more than just nice. It's probably quite essential. So as it is, I will just persevere, just coming through, growing the depot, making it look pretty, putting bays in, and then we will think about what has to come next. Anyway, back in a moment. Okay, so that has got us a lot more bays in over here, and we've got room in here, so we could. But I have thought I have to work out how to get this most efficiently in here. So do I want to either have paths running down this way, or put one across here and then try and get? Because I don't think I have enough room in here to get two medium bays across the back. Like if I put in one there, then I can get a medium bay here, but I can't get another one this side. So I'm not sure if I'm either going to have to look for some more small buses, or if I put in a building here, or what happens. Or do I do something over here? Like, do I just put a run down? Anyway, stuff for me to think about, stuff for the future. Anyway, we have enough room to expand and to grow, and as we come back in, we are approaching our 92,000 tickets sold. It's about time. We've been working on this one for a few days. These buses have got a bit close. I think they need to sort themselves out, get a bit of training sorted on them, because that's inappropriately close for the workplace. And the 80,000 passengers, we are racing through that. So we are already up to 60,500 passengers, which is very nice. We're going to have a quick look and see how our services over here are being utilised. As expected, the bendy buses aren't carrying very many, but the double-decker bus here coming in, he's got 45, so it looks like he is carrying a decent number. We'll follow him for a moment. So he's still, he's got 50, 56, 60, 66, 70. Oh, look at that, 76, 80. They are filling up very rapidly, which is quite good. They're buying, there's lots of tickets have been bought and sold on them. Well, probably just brought. I can't imagine that they're, well, maybe they're, well, I suppose buying and selling, because someone has to buy it and we have to sell them. So I suppose that works. What is the next thing that we need to do? Complete 5,480 tours. Well, 35 of them are already done. Very nice. So we should be able to get through those in a few days, I reckon. I don't know how long it will take, but it's not going to be too long at this rate. And there we go, only 10,000 more to go on those on that passenger one. So yeah, by the look of it, those double deckers was the word that I was going for. Look like they'd be utilised pretty well. In here, if we look at our messages, we have a few messages. So from Fairwood Hospital, they are changing the schedule, so it starts an hour later, it finishes an hour earlier. Instead of a driving interval of every 90 minutes, it's now every 2 hours during the day and at rush hour. Okay, so that's a less busy service, but that's fair enough. Fine. Gives me a few spare buses. In here, Swansea, we have 2 messages today, these 2 here. So we have this one here, it's not working. I'm not sure which one this is for, but they are making their first ride in the morning of the week an hour early, so starting at 4:50. And with that, 80,000 passengers done. And then on the 90, they are making it so that the last ride is now going an hour earlier at 9:05. Again, that works with me nice and easy. Upper Calais, dear sir or madam, the service has been changed on the 37B, so now the first ride is at 3:02, so an hour earlier, and the last one is at 2 minutes past midnight, so an hour later. So this Upper Calais must be doing pretty well. So looking here, now that we have done the 80,000 passengers, the next thing that we need to do is complete 11 repairs. And we probably have a few buses in here that need a bit of work, like you. So if we send you to get fixed and these 2, that's 3 of them already. And then we can send you for an air conditioner and brake pad, so that's now 5. You can go, you need some repairs, so an indicator, and we do those 2 as well. That's 8 repairs. You've got some repair requirements. What do you need? An indicator and some oil, so that's up to 10. I think your indicator was already busted, wasn't it? There we go. That is 11 repairs being sorted already. So we're now out of Wi-Fi again, so we'll just buy a block more, let that go through, see how much that gets used up. I know we don't need to repair you, but we're going to send you for a repair anyway. But we'll be less zealous than just doing every little bit, because it's just unnecessary at this point. There we go. I think that's all the busted ones being unbustified, other than you, who are still busted. But there we go. We can unbustify you. Very, very nice. That is good. So we're currently sitting with quite a lot of money in the bank. All of these missions are bringing in the money, as well as all the buses too. Because if we look here, look at that, we've already made 185 grand revenue, 137 profit. So nowhere near as much as the other day, but still a fair number of them. What else do we need to get sorted? So, reach 7,507 weekly ticket holders, and we are currently at 6,485. That'll be a job for tomorrow, as our ticket office is now closed, but it is a very doable one. We have a researcher. I just want to say how much I like my job. I'm sure you hear this far too rarely. Well, thank you very much. In that case, we'll get you doing some more work. Not that there's much more work for you to do, actually. We have all of our buses researched. We have done all the reduced damage and dirt. Why not? We will get some USB chargers for our bus, and then we'll expand the company premises, because why not? We can do. And that's about everything that we need to do. These have been saved for another time. I don't want to get too carried away on it. It's already taking a while loading the game. Looks like we need to have a few more buses that need repairs. Again, you are all orange in here, but I don't know why you are smoking away. But because of that, I will just repair those 3 up, and I will repair you up too. There we go. And once all of those are sorted, which I now think they are all doing pretty well. Oh, you are broken. there's always one that slips through the scans and another one. So there's always two that slip through my scans of are they all being cleaned. Is there going to be a third one? Am I going to have to eat my words again? Yes, I am. There's always 3 buses that slip through the net. There's always 4 buses that slip through the net. I mean, you've only just turned up, so you don't really count. But I don't know what my drivers are doing. They're meant to be good. Our buses are meant to be more resilient now. They're 90% resilientinized. Oop, and here we go. Company premises are expanding. That was nice and quick. Let's keep going with our repairs. And we have a little bit of speed. Oh, and another one. Everyone is coming in actually, so it's just a good chance to come through and do all the repairs while they're coming in, I suppose. Yep, and another one. I'm aware this isn't very exciting, so I do apologise. What I will quickly do is get our schedule for Wednesday sorted, so the drivers are sorted. And we now have a couple of these. Can we assign buses automatically? Maybe there's a broken deck. Is that a decker? No, it's not a decker, is it? That's a those are bendy buses. Oh no, they are deckers. Is there a broken double decker somewhere? Is that the issue? Oh, one of my double deckers maybe with a flat tyre or an engine that's fallen out. There's many options for what could have gone wrong with it. But I can't see any which are smoking away other than you. What do you have wrong with you? A light? But that doesn't stop you taking him out, I would have thought. I don't know. Well, we have lots of money. We'll buy 2 new buses. Are there any second handies which we could get for now, just to save a little bit of money? No, none that I really want in the second hand variety in here. So we'll just buy 2 new Route Masters. There we go. Oh, has the price gone up? Those just seem more expensive than I'm used to. So SW30 Decker, and we'll take 2 of them. We'll buy those, and I'll paint them white for now, because we have plans in the future for a colour scheme for them. So I'll just have a quick look through, see what numbers we need to give these guys. They need to go. Oh, there's lots of them not numbered up, are there? Ooh. So let's go through and do all that numbering. So we've got 10, and we have all the white ones back here which were unnumbered. So I'll quickly do all of those. Okay, so that has those buses brought in, and we can now hopefully finish off our schedule, assign buses. Oh, and you are back here. It's not what I wanted to see. What if I pop you on there? Maybe I can jiggle these around and make it work. Has anyone got an early finish today? No. Yeah, I think you can get yourself on there. Interesting. We'll give that another go. So where were we? Here we go. Can you get on there? There we go. All shifts are assigned. Happy days. So what I'm going to do now is buy some new buses. So I've been saying that I wanted to put the buses in Clonelly, and I want to use the 7900 S's because these are my favourite looking buses. So we're going to buy some of these, and at 53,000 they are actually a fairly pricey bus. We haven't got a category for them yet, but how many can we buy? We won't even be able to get 6. 5 is probably the maximum. What loans do we have? I know we've been fiscally responsible for a long time, but it's time to ruin that. Well, look at this. Finanseb. Finanseb. as 180,000 at 3.5%, which is a €796.15 for payment a day, which is by far and away the cheapest we've seen in a long time, and a lot of money. So if we take that, we should now be able to get a whole metric poo ton of these buses. So again, we're looking to spend as much of that as we can. 8 of them is 424. 9 of them is 477. We're going to be just short of getting 7, aren't we? Unless we sit here and let the money roll in. Because our buses should be out now, so it should be coming in. Or do I get rid of those USBs? Which actually cost quite a bit of money. Like, that's going down 14,000 just putting USBs in the bus. I think it's 14,000 more putting the USBs in 9 buses. I don't know how much it costs putting USBs in buses. I imagine actually, I suppose it is quite a lot. I mean, there's 90 people on there, so that's like 90 USB ports and everything. Anyway, I've started waffling for long enough that the money is now in, and we can buy all 9 of them. So I'm going to buy these. I'm going to paint them up. I've got this colour scheme here I'm going to go for. I quite like the idea of blue and red. It was another one recommended for me. But anyway, I hope you like this one. I quite like it. It's got a lot like dragon teeth going on. Dragon teeth or shark teeth. Anyway, let's get them sorted. Anyway, here they are, all rolling into town. Well, I've only got 3 of them so far, running in convoy down here. Looking sharp. Oh, here comes number 4. And 5. Oh, will number 6 getting any of the gap? God, look at all these people just pouring in over here. So many of them. How's our customer service centre doing? So 8:30 in the morning, we've got a 5-minute wait time. But it's definitely busying up. Our poor staff must be getting stressed by this because this is looking pretty hectic. I mean, even if you're only doing a little bit of work every now and then, it seems fairly constant. And that's just such a mess of people in front of you. That's going to be disorientating. It's going to drive you mad. It's going to drive you mad. They look good. It looks good though, being that busy. And it's bringing in all these extra weekly ticket holders. Look at that, we're up to 6,660. So we're growing. We've got just under 1,000 more to go. Maybe I should get a couple more staff members in here shortly, because that's filling up very nicely. In here, where are all of our new buses? Well, here we are. Here's a couple of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a quick snap of these while I'm in here looking at them. So look at those beauties. I do like that. Like the dragon teeth across the front. It was quite neat to do, but the nice zigzaggy bluey red, I think that's quite sharp. Get it? Or they're quite sharp. I don't know. I'm just talking rubbish, which is my usual thing that I do. Let's look at these 2 here. Very nice. And that 3rd one up there. I don't know where the other 3 would have got to, but there we go. That's 6 of them in. 7 of them, 8 of them. There's one more. I mean, with their red roofs, they will blend in. Oh, it's over here. So every one of my 9 is in, and that is very nice. And I've taken enough of these print screens now that hopefully we'll have something that you would have recognised from the thumbnail. Let's have a look at putting a route in. I'll only probably put the 1 route in for now. We haven't got got much more time to go before we start running out. Maybe I'll put 2 in, because some of our double deckers have been fairly busy, although that one has just left being really empty. So maybe I won't, but I was thinking I'll just put another route sort of running around here, so we had a more frequent bus service for the supermarket. But I don't think we really need it. So what I'll do instead is I'll just run the service down over this way or something. And that what I want to do? I mean, I think it is what I want to do. So it is what I'm going to do. Look at that. Money is pouring in. We're already way up. So obviously we'll start at the bus station over here. And then let's get cracking with this one. So which way do we want to go?
Okay, so we're going to come this way from the train station. We'll do a loop up around over here, do a timing point just there, and then we're going to come back down this way, loop through the estates over here, try and get it to go in a more convenient way for the drivers. Another timing point down here, and then we'll come, I think we'll come just straight back up and past the station again. It's an unusual route, sort of higgly-piggly, but I think I quite like it.
So there we go. I forgot to check what number that was. Anyway, we'll call it 40 for now. There we go. And we'll do the usual, do 5 until 10:30. It's a fairly busy service, 30 to 70, which is alright because the buses that we have for it should be fine on that with their 90 capacity. So we put them at every half an hour, and then is it 20 or 15 at rush. So that's 2 buses. So what we're doing a half an hour. I mean, actually it doesn't really matter. But still 2 buses. How many out of 15 minutes? This is probably going to be 3 buses used up for this. Now I'll just leave it at that and hope it's good enough. So we're going to come down and we've got a railway station. We'll do 3 minutes waiting there, 1 minute at Soban. Then we're going to come down, and then we've got the surgery, and then this is this bus stop down the end of that little turnaround on that cul-de-sac. And then we're going to come back up to the train station, 2 minutes waiting there, and then round to the bus station, and we're going to do that every 20 minutes, so we only need 3 of them. 4 would be an awful lot to put on this. I need to sort out my group for this one, so I'll leave it for now. New timetable, and as you were expecting, we'll do the same again on the Sunday. We'll do it every 45 minutes, and we're just going to take out a little bit of wait time. Take 2 minutes out of there. Is that what we want to do? No, we'll put the 2 minutes back in there, and then this is the arrival time. So it'll arrive at 43 and should go out. So you only need the 1 bus. It's a bit of a cheeky one because the bus will be coming in late and then going out late, but it's got waiting time later on to sort that out. So let's pause that and get these buses assigned. I'll do it manually right now, so sort you. There we go. And now let's do this categorying for them. So we need to... Oh, that's not working, is it? I always do this wrong where I go across the days, not through the buses. So we need to do a new category, and this will be Canal Midi 1. Boom. And then we can just number these. We'll number them as well, but we'll put these all into this category. I'll then go through and number them. I'll be back when this is all done. Okay, so that's got all of them sorted into their categories and numbered up. And we have enough money, I believe, to repay our loan. So we'll repay that one, and we're back to being fiscally responsible again. I'm being so grown up in this. I'm such a big, well, mature, rounded individual looking after the finances. Anyway, I think that's all looking pretty good. And we made a fair bit of money yesterday, not as much as we did on the Monday. We're making a nice little packet. Oop, and we'll keep playing on. What I'm going to do now is going to see if I can find one of our new fancy red and blue buses coming out. Oh, we've got a few busy-ish buses. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the buses out of service, racing off towards Llanelli to do his service. And we're just going to follow him all the way out for now and watch him do his service. I still find it funny the route they take coming through here, going on like the back streets through there and not along that main road. Anyway, as we watch him race around, this is where I am going to end the episode. It's been fairly successful. We have expanded our depot. We have 9 new, shiny, cool looking buses. And we have a new route in Llanelli serving lots of people. And we'll have more of this in the next one. But until then, I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.